Hi Capricorn, welcome to Luna Soul. My name is Claudette. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is your February 2017 Tarot horoscope. So let's get started, Capricorn. Let's see what we have in store for you. I'm going to go ahead and do a general reading first, see what general messages come out for you. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards from the Oracle of the Mermaids to give you some further insights on your love life or your emotional state. It can play out 2 different ways. If this turns out to be a love reading for you, we'll get you further insights with these cards on that. Or these cards can also give amazing spiritual messages as well. So we'll see how this plays out for you. Let's see, Capricorn, what else? What do you need to know? Definitely leave me feedback when you guys are going through your month of February. I'd love to hear from you guys. I really appreciate all your comments, for everybody that's left their comments in the feedback section. I really love hearing how things are playing out for you. In addition, if you like a personal reading from me, I am available for that. So check out my website, lunaesoul.net. I'm available for personal readings. All right, Capricorn, let's get started. What are you guys looking at here for the month of February? Beautiful. I get the Queen of Pentacles in the upright position. So this is you, okay? This is an earth sign. This could be a Capricorn, a Taurus, or a Virgo. In this case, I'm taking this as you in the center of the reading, feeling really good with where you are in life, whether it's your resources, your love, you're looking at something and you're contemplating it, and you're feeling really good about where you are and what some of the things that you've accomplished. I'm looking at this like as, you're content, you feel good, and serene. This is like you feeling in your element, like you're in your element. Wonderful things. Here I got the 6 of Pentacles in the upright position. So what is crossing you is money matters. So for me, this is about your security. Everything that you've been putting out, you want to see come back in, and you definitely have your eye on the money, and really, but I feel like you're looking at this as a sense of accomplishment, like you are really happy with the things that you have been putting out and the things that you're receiving in return, okay? So far I get 2 cards that talk about your resources, security, finances, and even if this is a love-based reading for you, you feel very good about where you are and what you're receiving in return, okay, for the love that you're putting out there. So there's a sense, again, of contentment and accomplishment. Now, in what's over or on your mind is the Strength in reverse. So the Strength in reverse to me talks about like a lack of confidence, or like you feel like you maybe perceive yourself as not having the strength or the courage to follow through on something. So interestingly enough, here you are very content with the things that you have, and you're putting out some wonderful things and receiving, but there's a lack of confidence. What is this about? So here in the recent past, you might have, at the base of the matter, I get the card that talks about confusion. Now this is in the reverse position. So for me, it talks about like you're finally getting a sense of clarity. You're finally seeing where you're going. You're finally bringing to fruition some of the things that you've been trying to put into place. So in the past, there may have been some confusion, or you may have felt a little lost, or maybe like you had too many options and didn't know what to go with. But now here in the now, it's starting to take place. It's starting to manifest. It's starting to like really unfold, and all the pieces of the puzzle are falling into place to where you feel like, oh, I see it now. I see how I am starting to receive the things that I've put out. But even though things around you are taking shape, you're still in that mental place of, where you, because you were in a place of lack of clarity, you still haven't, your self-confidence hasn't caught up yet with the reality of the situation now, okay? So maybe you've gone through some challenges here in the month of January, coming into the beginning of the year, and things are starting to take good shape. And again, your confidence level, or you feel like, oh yeah, well, things are going great now. Let's see if they continue. Like there's a lack of confidence in this good luck or this good streak that you're facing right now. In the recent past, yeah, you've definitely been working hard towards something. You've been building something. You've been maybe even learning a new skill or going to school. This is, or starting fresh in a new beginning where you are building again a new skill for long term future, long term potential. So you've been building something, working at something, learning something. And because of it, you're now starting to see the fruits of your labor. You're starting to see how this is paying off. Again, here's the generosity card. So you're starting to get the returns on everything that you've invested and put into something. And so somehow, things are taking shape, and you lack that. You made me feel like maybe the lack of confidence is like, well, I still have a lot to work for. I still have a long way to go. I still have to work hard. There's a lot for me to learn. There's a lot, like there's more, and you feel like you're not there yet. Okay. So perhaps you think that, yeah, you might be quite new at something, or you're learning something fresh, that you're starting a new position in something that is completely new to you. You feel like you're not there yet. The self-confidence and the self-confidence isn't there yet. Now here's in the near future. Wow, beautiful card. In the near future, I get the partnership card of the Two of Cups. This is when two people come together. There's a meeting of the minds. There's two people that have equal parts to offer the other. They have either the same skills or something that the other person wants and you want, and you're coming together in a perfect partnership. For me, this is starting to play out more of a career, finance-based reading. Despite this being a relationship card, for me, because of the cards that I'm seeing here up until now, I'm seeing this as a new partnership coming together. Two people working together collaboratively for a common cause, that they're working together. It's a partnership is what I'm seeing here. So if you're in the workplace where you work with, in a company, you might find that you work really well with one particular person, and you feel like you guys have a lot in common. And so somehow this partnership really could get you to a place where you feel a lot more confident about the skills and experience that you bring to the table. Now, if for whatever reason this is much more of an emotion-based reading, how this can be playing out for you, Capricorn, is that, for example, here in the past you've been building a relationship to a certain point, and now you're starting to see how this relationship is starting to give you the things that you've been putting out. And you're starting to see how this partnership is something that could be very long lasting. And it's starting to shift, like that mental shift is just now happening. Again, you're starting to see it clearly. You start seeing the potential of it. And again, your confidence has some catching up to do. But overall, whether this is a finance-based reading or a romantic, emotion-based reading, the energies are playing out the same. You're building something from the past. You've put the work into it, and somehow you're getting yourself to a much better place. And there's beautiful things coming in with this partnership, or two people that really want to work together will be working together. Or this is a relationship. This is two people coming together that feel good and want to be together. Again, you just need to kind of change this lack of confidence in the relationship or in yourself. Okay, because you've come from a place of confusion, or really working hard at something that you felt was going to take a lot more effort. Okay, how are you? What is in the position of self? The Hangman in reverse. So again, I get two cards about, you might have felt stuck in a rut at some point and confused, and now that is melting away, and you have some clarity. This is in the position of what's at the base of the matter. And here, how you're internalizing this is that I finally feel like you're out of a rut and you're going into action mode, and you feel like you can move forward with this partnership with some confidence. Okay, so this is the Hangman in reverse. Again, you may have felt like you were stuck and there was no action going on, and you felt like you just were not getting to where you needed to be or you wanted to be. But I feel like that with this new partnership coming in, you feel like you're finally getting some traction in the right direction, okay? Whether it's, again, love or finance-based, This is a partnership that's definitely giving you the confidence to move forward and feel like you're getting yourself unstuck. Absolutely. Here in the position of others, I get the Death card. This is the end of a phase and the beginning of a new phase. So this partnership is actually helping you put behind a phase where you may have felt stuck and you may have felt like you had no clarity and may have felt like you didn't have the confidence to move forward. But this person is actually giving you a reason to close that chapter of your life, leave that behind, and start fresh. So this partnership is actually a really great thing for you, whatever this is for you, Capricorn. In the possession of hopes and fears, I get the Justice card, the Justice in the upright position. So you're hoping that if this partnership coming through and this phase that is coming to an end with this other person and starting fresh, it will be something that will be just and it will be done in a good way and everything feels right. And, this is a great card. Now, if this is a legal matter for you, this is you coming together with your lawyer and actually being able to work towards a common cause here and actually good things coming through. Your hopes are that justice will be served, that the contract that you're putting together will be something that will be a good thing for you, that will be setting you up for a good, to put you in a good place here in the near future. If this is just a love relationship, this is a love partnership, again, this is something that you feel like you want it to be fair and just and good and everything being done right. So you want to be honest. You're in a place where you want honesty. You want balance to be there, with the scales here in the Justice card. There's a lot of, your hopes are in a good place, okay? You want this to work out and to be done right. Now, in the position of the outcome of your reading, here I get the Two of Swords in the reverse position. So here's another card that talks about decision making. Here you are making a decision, having some clarity of mind, coming to a decision, and finally moving forward in a just and right way with the right partner and putting an end to this phase where you might have felt stuck and moving forward. So you're actually in the month of Capricorn, in the month of February, Capricorn, you're actually doing a lot of great things. You're putting behind you a phase of lack of clarity and feeling like you were stuck here with the Hangman in reverse. You're finally taking steps towards the right direction. You're making some decisions because I see the Two of Swords in the reverse position. You're making a decision. You're probably making a decision to come into a partnership with this person, and you're actually doing it right. There's a lot of honesty. There's balance there. There's equality, and you're setting things into motion. So you've worked really hard here in the past to get where you are. Okay, so you're finalizing some things and moving forward, whatever that is for you, whether it's a love relationship or a partnership in business. So this is all great news, Capricorn. You're turning the page on a chapter of your life. Okay. Now let's see what the Oracle of the Mermaids has in store for you. Let's see if we can get you some insights on how you're going to be, what your spiritual journey is going to be like, or your love life is going to be like here in the month of February. God, that was loud. Hang on 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. Let me shuffle a little bit more. Every card wanted to come out. Capricorn, what are the messages for you? February. Okay. In the first card that I get is Lemuria Returns. And this card says earthy, spirituality, community, ocean, conservation. So for me, this is about earthy spirituality for you. And this is about almost like, see how this mermaid is like, she's embracing this, that fertile, that baby that she's holding in her womb. This is about going back to her roots. This is about going back to her earthy spirituality and really embracing this new life that she's putting out into this earth. If this is a new relationship for you, if this is a new business partnership for you, this is about really embracing that and embracing the spiritual journey that comes with it. So really acknowledge that you are giving life to something new, and really, yeah, just really acknowledging that you're bringing into life a whole new phase of your life, a whole new phase of your life is what I'm trying to say. You're giving birth to a whole new phase of your life, and this is about accepting the spiritual journey that comes with it. Now, I also get the Freedom card. The Freedom card here says independence and self-determination. So this is a relationship for you. This is about really embracing, this is about not losing yourself in a relationship to the point where you forget who you are, and really being that independent person, even though you're in a partnership or you're going into a partnership. It's about really embracing yourself and really embracing what you bring to the table, and really also having the self-determination to follow through. Having a partnership, give you the courage and the encouragement to, and the self-confidence to do something is something that's fantastic, but also that coming from within, where you say, you know what, I have this to offer, and I am independent, and I'm determined, and I'm successful. Like, acknowledging that you have all the things to follow through and bring into life the things that you're starting. Okay. Now, if this is a relationship reading for you, this entire reading that I've laid out for you here, again, really embracing this new beginning for yourself, and also allowing yourself to be very independent, and having a voice in this relationship is important, and having that self-determination to say, I am an independent, I am my own person, and being able to express that within the relationship. And I am also getting, as a third card, the Divine Sensuality card. This is a beautiful card that talks about making love and erotica. So this is going to be a very sensual month for you here in the month of February. So even though you have really exciting things to look forward to, because you've got this fantastic sex life that's going on, and you're giving birth to a whole new beginning, a whole new phase of your life, it also talks about, again, being independent and being that assertive person, and being that self-determined person that's going to, you are able to rely on yourself, okay? Not necessarily depend on others or that other person, or lean on that person completely. Still be your own person. Despite, enjoy the sex, enjoy the fabulous, the sensuality and the sexuality and the lovemaking and everything that you're going to experience here. Here in the month of February, it seems to be a very sensual month for you. Stay centered, independent, self-determined, and really enjoy the spiritual journey that comes in with these new beginnings and the fresh start and the phase that you're giving birth to, literally, okay? So that's what I have for you here in the month of February, Capricorn. I hope that these messages have given you some clarity, some hope, and some inspiration. I really would love to get your feedback in the comments section below. I'd love to hear how your month is playing out for you. And also, if you've enjoyed this reading, please subscribe. I'd love to continue to connect with you here in the future months. So I'll see you here next month. Have a great time. Have a great time with the sensuality card. And keep me posted. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.